Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Just about set to go, and towing the slab here, Brandon Fack. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this, every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers, they haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And stepping in is the speedy Will Benson. On the ground, and that's just foul. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Newman to first in time. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Connor Capel.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Righty delivers. Here's the high knee past him. That's a strikeout. Reds go down quietly. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chase Field. And today's starting pitcher, Andrew Abbott.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So we're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's worth the price of admission. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Randall Grichuk now. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's a little bit high. And the count's even at 2.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses. And now 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Kicks and deals. And it is 2-1. misses again, 5 in a row. And there's a strike. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now it's Christian Walker. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's a 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Check swing. He went. Yeah, the count 1-2. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
The pitch. It goes down looking. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here's a 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Into the outfield. Base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just found a way to slack that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
First and second, 1 out. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Blaze Alexander. Hit in the air, right field. Fraley should have it. Fraley makes the catch.
Batting it. The center.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ketel Marte.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And that's a phenomenal work going out of here. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Andrew Abbott done for the day, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Emilio Pagan gets the ball now.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Kevin Newman. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside part of the plate. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Spencer Steer. The 1-1. Foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Two outs. And another ball. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Good eye in that spot. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And now, Connor Capel. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Got him looking. And that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Reds nothing. Back here in the desert, bottom of the second. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And he grounds one to the right side. India fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall.
Now the number 2 hitter, Randall Grichuk. Base is empty, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Going to count 1-2. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Nick Martinez appears to be getting loose. In the air, left side. Capel in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Santiago Espinal. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Luke Maile. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is into the pool and gone. A 2-run homer, his second of the year. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
So the batting order turns over. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Ground ball right side. Walker. He'll do it himself. And one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. One down, base is empty.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Jake Fraley launches one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Mike Ford at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Walker makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 7, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right field. Grichuk drifts towards it and makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
The 1-1. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Just missed. The punch out there, 2 gone.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with the big-time hanger on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one to first. Steer takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Reds 3. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Bryce Jarvis. He's been so good against lefties. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it. And he's 1 down. Jonathan India at the plate.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing. The Diamondbacks leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now back, left fielder, Connor Capel.
Now the left fielder, Connor Capel. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Maybe a 2 ball, 5. 4.
That's an out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Reds 3. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Nick Martinez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The designated hitter, Blaze Alexander.
And downstairs.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
That to right. Fraley should have it. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 down, base is empty. Bunting, and it's in the air.
the batter.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. And they're at the knees. 1 and 2. And he deals. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Back to the top of the lineup. Now up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Here's a 1-2. Bounce to third. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the right fielder, Randall Grichuk. On a strike, the pitch. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's safe.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
First and second, 2 down. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're to the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Matt Bowman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now, Santiago Espinal.
The shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
And a pitch. And that one pulled foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now back.
Luke Maile, the next to hit for the Reds. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
On the ground, and this should do it. Marte on the first. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.